Yes, EFD squad, and welcome back to Stat Wars with me and Patrick Van Chaton, where we go at it like cat and dog over football-related trivia. But hold your horses, Pat, because we have a very special announcement, don't we, this week? I'm extremely excited.
Yes.
I'm getting goosebumps.
We do have a special announcement. Calm yourself right down. It's Stat Wars the Champions. We've been teasing you. We've been hinting at it. Basically, what's going to happen is your favourite faces from Football Daily and Zach will be taking on some of your favourite stars from YouTube over the next few weeks. Mano a mano. It's going to be exciting times. It's going to be a knockout tournament to see who is the ultimate Stat Wars legend.
Yes, someone will be crowned. You are one of the bookies' favourites.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Means a lot.
You'll only know our opponents if you follow me and Pat on Instagram and on Twitter and the official FD accounts as well. Obviously, we'll release them little by little. Bit of Oasis there for you. But anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this show by flipping it over to John Babb, the office pervert.
Getting us underway, it's C10RT15. Thanks, bro. Great question. It goes to you, Chris. Since the Premier League was founded in 1992, what a glorious year to be alive, there have been many teams that have been promoted, but only 3 teams have been promoted and never been relegated back down. Who are they? You tell me. That's the whole point of the show.
What a way to start the show. Who's been promoted since 1992 and has never gone back down? Leicester have. Norwich have gone back down. Burnley have gone back down. Have Stoke gone back down?
Come on, mate. Time for an answer.
Have West Brom gone back down? Do I have to get all 3?
Right.
I'm going to go Stoke. I'm going to go West Brom, and I'm going to go Swansea.
Swansea have come up and gone down and come up again.
Apparently so. Stoke City, Bournemouth and West Ham.
Ugh. Nothing clubs.
Okay.
No, I'm just bitter.
WBC FIFA. Yes, question to you, Pato. And it is, in the last 4 years, there has been 1 Swedish team in the Champions League proper. Who were they?
This is going to be one of 3 Swedish clubs, right?
Yeah, I mean, right, so our obvious choices are like AIK,
Yep.
Malmö, who else is there? Like Norrköping or whatever. I mean, the obvious one's Malmö, and I don't really have a great rationale for anyone else, but I'm pretty certain they were in it. God, fuck, I don't know actually. Maybe they're in the Europa League. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say Malmö.
Yeah, I'd have gone Malmö.
That'd be correct.
Hey, brilliant.
So, why do I have a 3-part question to kick things off, and Pato gets name a club in Sweden? Name the biggest club in Sweden. That's bullshit.
Chris! Which 2 Arsenal players hold the record for most teams scored against in a single season? You need both, you knob.
So Premier League season, so it has to be since 92, right? I mean,
Unless there's some insane
you could
like,
narrow
twist to this
you could
question.
narrow this down to a very small pool of players, couldn't you? So immediately I'm thinking Thierry Henry. Immediately I'm thinking Robin van Persie, Ian Wright.
These have been very similar questions, this and the Sweden one. You know that it's like a couple out of a very small pool. It's whether you pick the right ones.
If it's someone like Will Tord or Anelka or Canu, I'll be extremely miffed. Okay, in the interest of this not going on for too much longer and you lot just staring at my blank expression, I'm going to go for Van Persie and Henry, just because they were both Arsenal's top goal scorers.
I would have gone for
separate
that
divisions.
as well, but I would just like to say, if it is those 2, that's outrageous, because they're the 2 most obvious ones.
Okay. So
Oh, well, he played when there were more teams in the division, though. All right then, whatever.
Screwed!
Well, I wouldn't have got that, and I'm a Arsenal fan, so thanks for that, George, you moron.
Which current Spanish top-flight player holds the record for most La Liga appearances? And that goes to you, Pato. Aren't we having a lovely time? Not really.
Oh,
sorry.
I tell you what, I've actually read about this, but I know right now I don't know his name.
Well done! What is the question? I was staring at the
You don't
battery
need to
pack
know
on the
the
ground.
question. You look at the battery pack.
Back to the battery pack.
Which current player in La Liga holds the record for most appearances?
It's got to be an old boy then.
Now, I mean, I'm going to have to go for somebody like I know, like Sergio Ramos or whatever, but I know it's not that. I'm pretty certain it's like somebody at like Celta Vigo or whatever, because I feel like I read the name not that long ago. But can't remember the name. So I'm going to go ahead and say... Ooh. Let me say...
Come on, you
Iniesta.
dog.
No, don't rush me, mate.
Jacquin, the winger. Maybe he would have gone for like a Ritz Adariz, but he didn't make it until very late in his career, did he? He's playing Segunda football for quite a while.
To stay in the game, Chris, can you tell me which team in the Champions League holds the record with 10 consecutive clean sheets? And, as you may have noticed, that question didn't come from anyone because you stopped sending the questions in. Send your bloody questions in, otherwise I have to do more work. And don't send them for Who Am I? We've got loads. Send them for this round, general trivia.
So this to stay in the game. I feel like Juventus is too obvious. They conceded, what, 3 goals in the Champions League season just past?
10 games is a lot of games, actually, in the Champions League. If you go to the final, it's a 13-game tournament.
That's number one.
Right, you've got a very select pool, but it's a difficult one.
This is ridiculous.
Come on, mate. What are you thinking? What are the thoughts now, fucking melon?
I'm thinking about throttling George Wright.
I think about that all the time. Imagine his little eyes would just pop out. He just weakly go like, what are you doing?
His little Mesut Ozil eyes just... I want to see them
Oh, I'm dying, am I? Ooh.
pop out of his
Oh, you're hard.
alien head.
Cool it, Sanchez, or you'll get a knuckle supper.
Warm up the brain, baby. Get those brain waves circulating. Bayern, maybe. Maybe Real Madrid. Maybe another top team,
Just naming
Pato.
teams.
Bayern Munich.
Incorrect.
Off,
Is
Sam.
it Arsenal?
It is Arsenal. Do you want to give me a double Arsenal whammy?
On the way, what, in 2006?
I know that Jens Lehmann holds a record for like minutes without conceding a goal. So I'd have guessed that. But didn't Keylor Navas break his record for minutes without conceding
I'm going
a
to
goal?
kick his head in.
Yeah, against karate.
Goody! What's happened now?
Two Arsenal-related questions.
Have I won? Hey! I didn't. He gave you 2 Arsenal questions. Hey! He's double bluffed you.
Yeah, well, we'll see what questions, I can concoct for him. Come Stat Wars the Champions, he's going to get murdered.
Ooh, you're hard, showing off.
What a round that was! I've triumphed by a score of something to question mark.
Should
Not sure.
George get sacked?
Well, I mean, obviously, yeah.
Poll it.
Poll right up there. The options are yes and definitely.
Because I got the power.
What happens now?
We're going over to John Babb for a steaming hot potato round.
Oh, he loves it.
He does love steaming hot things all over his chest.
It's hot potato, and you'll never guess who's back. Crappenter's back. Ooh, tell a friend. Can you tell me though, who are the 10 most expensive United signings in history? Man United, of course, not Leeds or Newcastle.
Off you go.
Turn off the crap. Pogba.
Yep.
Lukaku.
Yep.
Juan Mata.
Yep.
Angel Di Maria.
Yep.
Ander Herrera.
Yep.
Anthony Martial.
Yep.
Oh, Rio Ferdinand.
Yep.
Juan Sebastian Veron.
That's the cut-off point.
That's
is it?
annoying. Fellaini. Luke Shaw.
Nope.
Carrick.
Nope.
Berbatov.
Yep.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, Jesus. Mkhitaryan.
Nope.
I think I'm out.
Have I won this round? How? Oh, off.
Victor Lindelof. I even said who have they signed this season.
Hot potato 2! Can you tell me the last 10 players to win man of the match in the Champions League final? And that comes from, wait for it, we're going to put it on screen. It comes from Uwewewewewewey, Ontienewewewey, Ugwembwem Osas. Smashed it.
Messi.
Yep.
Iniesta.
Yep.
Ronaldo.
Yep.
Sergio Ramos.
Yep.
Diego Milito.
Yep.
Rooney. Drogba.
Yep.
Ooh. Robin.
Yep.
Larson. Kaká. Maldini.
No.
Seedorf. I don't know why
Come
I'm
on.
going that way.
Need this. Need this. 4,
Ronaldo has
3,
probably been in there more than once.
2.
Casemiro.
Come on. Sweaty palms. Sweaty palms.
Question, to be honest.
Ooh, Snappy Doo! Welcome back. And you've got a great question. Can you tell us the top 10 African appearance makers in the Champions League? Wait, including qualifying rounds. Curveball.
This time for Africa.
Sami Kufuor.
Yeah.
Drogba.
Yeah.
Yaya Toure.
Yeah.
Eto.
Yeah.
Essien. Mikel. Seydou Keita.
Yeah.
Anima. Didier Zakora.
Yeah.
Quinton Fortune.
No.
That's a great shout there.
Montari. Oh shit. Benny McCarthy.
Yeah.
Abue.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm out.
Abue wins me the second round. What a guy. Cut to VT of him blasting that ball during Arsenal's kit relaunch.
Who am I? Getting us underway, it's Alien Alias. Thanks, mate. Question is, though, who am I? I have played with Ronaldinho, Iniesta, Thierry Henry, thought I'd forgot it, but I didn't, and Lee Carsley? Who am I? I don't know.
The last one's going to be the one that helps, and I don't really know anything about him, so.
Lee Carsley. Mate, I bet he's running the door at a Wetherspoons.
I don't know who he is.
Should we move on to the next question?
I've never heard of it.
Because that is the sound of silence.
Who the f is Lee
On to the next
Carsley?
one.
I am a graduate from the Barca Academy, and I have played in Spain, England, France, and Scotland. Ooh. But who am I?
Mikel Arteta.
3 points to Chris.
It's a solid one. Who's Lee Carsley?
Mikhail Teskov! Thank you. Who am I? I have played with Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, Radamel Falcao, and Michael Ballack. Who am I? 3 points.
The only link I can think of is Bayern to Real Madrid, so Toni Kroos.
Nope.
Jean Moutinho?
Nope.
I have reached the Champions League final 3 times, but I've never, ever won it. 2 points.
Hans-Jörg Butt.
Nope.
That's up a thing.
Quick, Chris.
Fold.
I was the joint top goal scorer in the Premier League with 20 goals. What season? I don't know.
Berbatov.
A point to Chris.
Oh, that was the 1 pointer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thought that was the next question, and that was for 3 points. Thought I'd won it, haven't. Embarrassing. Move on.
Oh, Pat! Oh, mate, you got to get this. Oh. Oh. The question comes from Max Quabo. Thanks for your question. I have played with Paul Robinson, Yari Litmanen, and Colo Toure. Not a professional. 3 points.
Well, I have to get this.
You've got to get this. Where's that famous Van Straten mojo at? What was the question?
Paul Robinson and Colo Toure.
Canu.
He's only gone and done it.
Sake.
Hey! We level it up
Nah, it can't end in a draw.
at 1.5 rounds.
It can't end in a draw 2 times in 2 weeks.
It hasn't ended.
We've got a tiebreaker.
Nice. Nice.
Tiebreaker time. Let's do this, Van Straten.
I have played for Milan, Napoli, and Bayern Munich, and that decider comes from Mr. B.
Could cut the tension in here with a knife. The same knife I'm going to cut George with.
I suggest you stop whining like a little bitch.
I can't even draw a
I can think of like two of the 3, but I mean that's
Milan to Napoli.
it's a rough one, isn't it?
Was it Patrick?
You got to say it. Come on,
That's
No,
my guess.
no.
You are my guess.
Patrick Vieira. Excellent. So let me have a guess. You're not going to have a guess. You just buzz for fun.
Yeah, I think we should just move on.
I know.
It's been an age.
Contento. I don't know. Who cares?
I have 34 caps for Italy and 2 goals. I'm also worth 2 points. And in real life, I don't speak with a northern accent.
Those are the only 3 clubs.
Every fibre in my body wants to say Luca Toni, but it's
Yeah,
not.
I know, right? I was literally thinking then, Luca Toni?
Oh my God, if this goes down to the last question of a tiebreaker, it's going to be too much for
Nah,
me.
come on,
I'm
we've
going to myself.
We'll get this before then, come on. One of us is going to
Milan,
get this.
Napoli.
This is now about us
Bayern
versus George, is what this is about now.
This is a fiendishly good question. God, you don't get many players going from Milan to Napoli, do you? Colosso was at Lazio, not Napoli. Didn't even go to Milan. Oh, this is ugly. This is really ugly. I don't think I've got a guess.
I feel like I'm going to lose somehow, but I have no idea who it is. Like, Odo.
Although wins you the whole thing, Pato.
What? It's Odo.
What has just happened? I'm not having that. I'm not penning that down as a defeat. Odo. As if that's just happened. Odo.
Odo. You know what? I was between Odo and Grosso then. 2 stupid names.
I think this is the perfect time to end the series, Pat. Move on to Stat Wars the Champions. Come back, season 3. Hopefully one of us will have been victorious, will have conquested, will have defeated YouTube. And come back reinvigorated. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. So we are going to have a special edition of Stat Wars at some point in the near future for you when we play the Stat Wars drinking game. Very exciting times. What should they do after this, Chris?
Odo.
Odo.
Nah.
Like and subscribe.
Nah.
Nah.